slide. It looks good. I think if you're ready, we can get started. Okay, so same as the morning, I will go through some basic house cleaning rules. Then I'll pass over to Jiahui. She will introduce you and to the Intel team. Since we have an entire different audience for the call today, so we will still record the session and then provide the recording out to our Intel colleagues for their reference. So if you are okay, I'll kick started. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are right now. Thank you for joining into today's Innovator at the Edge AI Tech Talk with AIRA. We have Frank Lee, who is the CEO, joining us for the session today. Frank actually were on the morning session with our Americas and EMEA colleagues and share their company solution with us. So in that session, he will talk more about their solution and how they differentiate themselves from other players in the market. So before we pass the mic over to Jiahui, who is the account manager supporting AIRA, and pass over to Frank, several house cleaning rules. First, please mute yourself when Frank is sharing his material. Feel free to type your question in the chat window. We will address those questions after the call. And finally, the recording as well as a quick summary will be sending out to the Intel colleagues within 10 business days. So Frank, is same as the morning session, can I have your verbal permission for me to start recording?
Yes, please proceed.
Okay, great, thank you. So Jiahui, as the account manager supporting AIRA, can you share with us and then maybe quickly introduce Frank as well as AIRA over to the Intel colleagues?
Yes, definitely. Good day, folks. Today we are very delighted to have AIRA as well as Frank with us. So AIRA has just been established in 2020. They are very well established within 2 years from their startup. And today they are going to share one of their very comprehensive solution, which is called the airaTrack. And Frank, who is the founder and CEO of AIRA, he has more than 15 years of experience in this AI and video analytical solution. And I'll just pass the mic over to Frank to share on this airaTrack, which I would like to emphasize fully in Intel CPU-based solution. It doesn't require any GPU in their solution, and as well as very easy to be deployed. So Frank, over to you right now.
Okay. Hello everybody. My name is Frank. It's our pleasure to share our solution in this session. Our solution is
Frank,
airaTrack.
sorry, can you put in full screen? Now we can see the other slide. So if you can put that in presentation mode or presenter mode.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, is that okay now?
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Okay, our solution is called airaTrack. It is an intelligent facial tracking solution. Who is AIRA? We are a Taiwan-based company. We train our own AI model. We build our own engine and application, and we provide affordable solution. Our AI model and engine only runs on Intel CPU only, without GPU card. And we can even deploy projects using Intel NUC machines. We are Intel Go partner, and our solution can be found in Intel Market-Ready Solution Marketplace. We also receive a certificate from Network Optics. Network Optics is world #4 video measurement system. And for your they are US-based company. for your information, they managed 2 million cameras at 2019 times. So it is important for us to partner with network optics. Okay, as you can see from the analysis report, there are more and more cameras. The amount and the number of cameras are increasing every year. So what happened and how do we improve personal safety with AI surveillance using those cameras deployed on site? Okay, so that's the issues we try to solve. So in short, we can rephrase that statement as, where is that person? Okay, so there are certain scenarios, certain use cases that I can share with you. For example, in the commercial building, somebody steal your notebook and you found a suspect. Then the security manager would like to know where that suspect go in the past 2 hours. Did he go to other floors, other companies, other rooms to steal iPhone and other iPad, etc.? Okay, in a factory, there's a visitor. The visitor tried to get into a new building that he is not supposed to get in. He tried to steal the secret recipe from that factory. So they would like to know, where did the visitor go in the past 2 hours? Did he come last week? What if he come next week? Okay, and in a shopping mall, there's a COVID-19 infected person who stay in the shopping mall for 3 hours. How can I find the people who contact with this COVID-19 infected person? So it's more like a contact tracing application. In the stadium, after you watch the ball game, you can find your child. So what you can do is you show your photo from your iPhone, and the security guards need to find your boy. How are you going to find that person? In a hospital, there are doctors and nurses, patients, and their family, and there are thieves in the hospital. Okay, so these are the application scenario and use cases in different vertical market application. So what we try to do is we try to face this issue and provide a solution. So in the past, if you try to find a suspect, a lost person, or a COVID-19 infected person, what you need to do is you need to use a VMS, video management system, to browse every video clip and add bookmarks by yourself. Okay, browse the video by eyes. It's a boring and terrible job. And now our method with AI technology is we try to provide you a solution to capture, matching, and tracking face. That will make the task to find the person much easier. So that is our solution, airaTrack. Okay, let me give you a quick demo. The demo is recorded from the live demo Friday. So we have a special guest who visited our booth. We have a live demo over there. Okay, so now we would like to find that special guest. So we capture a lot of faces, as you can see. Now we find his face. So we would like to search all the video clips using this face. Even he has mask and has glasses on. Okay, click search. Okay, so in seconds, we can figure out that this special guest was spotted in this camera, and then this camera, and then this camera. So all the incidents are listed on the side, and the video playback will be bring up for you to do investigation. Okay, now I have finished my investigation, so I'd like to file a report to my boss. So I click the incidents I need, and I click to file a report. And I download the evidence in HTML. All the video clips are embedded in the HTML. Okay, so what if I cannot find my special guest? I go to internet and find his face from public media. Okay, so we found his face without a mask, and then we upload to our system and search the same time period. Okay, and we can search the same special guest with mask. So the target person did not wear a mask. So we can search person's face with or without mask. Okay, so this is the live demo we did on Intel Dev Cup held last Friday. Okay, so now let's get into our solution. So what are the key setting points? First of all, you do not need to enroll face in advance. So we do not violate personal privacy. That is very, very important because airaTrack is kind of a security application. Without this tool, the security officer need to browse the video using VMS clients, channel by channel, video by video. It's a huge task. Now we help them to identify the face and pinpoints the timeline and the time that person show up. The second key setting point is we can use existing surveillance camera. Okay, so the owner do not need to add more cameras unless the camera quality is too bad, the camera is too old. And we can match faces across different cameras. As you can see from the list, the suspect is highlighted with red circle. And so that is the suspect with black mask on his face. We can find the same person with or without mask from different camera and different time. Okay, and to match this kind of faces, it takes 1 second to match 10,000 faces using only Core i7 machine. And our setting point is affordable. We can run the solution on CPU only. We do not need GPU card. So we even recommend Intel NUC machine to do the first testing and deployment. And we also can search faces from VMS video archive. Okay, it takes about 10 minutes to search 1 hour video archive. Okay, so these are the key setting points. So how does airaTrack work? First of all, you need to set up camera to capture faces. And then you pick target person, you search target person, and then you investigate those incidents listed. And then you try to keep the evidence and generate PDF report. Or you can create bookmark back to VMS for further investigation. So these are the main functions. And this is how airaTrack work. Okay, so first of all, you need to set up camera to capture faces. So think of this, there are a lot of cameras in a building. What you need to do is you need to deploy the cameras at the entrance or the hallway or the high security area and connect those cameras into airaTrack system. And those cameras will capture faces and display on the airaTrack face board accordingly. Okay, and so we will save those faces in our database and display on face board. And all the cameras they will be recorded in VMS, such as network optics. Second, what if your notebook was stolen, what you need to do with our system is you just find the time period and the camera in front of your office, and try to identify who is the possible suspect that steal your notebook. So it shows you the faces that go by your office. Okay, so you can identify some of the faces are your colleague, your boss, your guest. Okay, now you figure out that there are several faces. They are stranger, they are guest. Maybe they could be the suspect. Okay, so you pick from the face board, or you know who is the guy you'd like to search. For example, the lost child. You just use your iPhone and upload your child's photo from the iPhone to the system. So in this way, you can pick that person. And then you search this person against airaTrack face index database and the network optics video archive. Okay, so you use the you use this target person face to search all the faces captured at real time from airaTrack face index. It takes about 1 second to match 10,000 faces, and to search this face in the video archive from network optics, it takes about 10 minutes to search 1 hour video archive. Okay, so after the search task, we will provide you the investigation tool. So on the left-hand side, it shows you the incident list. Okay, so when you click, we will bring up the video clips associated with that incident for you to do further investigation. And as you can see from the timeline, so we highlight those time period of that incident. And you can play the video continuously. And then after you finish the investigation, you'd like to keep your evidence. What you can do is you can generate an incident report with PDF format, or you can download video evidence using HTML format. So all the video clip will also be downloaded to your machine, and you do not need to install any tool to review those evidence, or you can save that investigation to a case for further review or for your boss to review. Or you can create bookmark back to VMS so that you can get back to VMS client, review those bookmarks, and then bring in more cameras to do more review. Okay, so these are the key functions of how airaTrack work. So now let me show you another video clip which goes more details on how airaTrack work. This video clip is also created in a gym, which is our real deployment in Taipei right now. Okay, so it shows you the steps on how to configure airaTrack. So I display this in timeline. I merge the same faces into one photo, and then I pick the photo with more frontal image, or I can upload from my iPhone. I pick up from album. And now I'd like to search this person through live channel or video archive. Okay, now let's get into investigation. So when you click, you can see that this girl has passed our tablet, goes here, goes there. So you can review the video clip, and you can save those video evidence. This is another case. Or you can create those bookmarks back to VMS, and you can review those bookmarks in VMS as well. Okay, so this video is try to let you remember how easy airaTrack is. It's only simple clicks, and they are browser-based application. So we try to make this task as easy as possible. The threshold to set up the whole system is easy as well. Okay, so many of you might ask, what are the security considerations of this application? First of all, airaTrack does not violate personal privacy. We do not need to enroll any person in advance, so we do not know who that person is. Okay, we just find the same video footage or the same video recorded in VMS. Without airaTrack, the security officer, they need to spend a lot of time reviewing video archives from VMS by their eyes and one by one. What we do is we help them to identify where the person goes in a short period of time. So that's what we do. And the second thing is the solution is on-premise solution. No data, no information will be sent out to any other places. We will not receive anything in our office. No, everything, all data will keep in local system on site. And we see ourselves as a robust and secure system. Our source code and system has passed vulnerability test by these two third-party tools already, because we have deployed to government project, to financial projects. So we have been tested and passed the vulnerability test, and to make sure that we don't have backdoor, we don't have security breach, etc. And everything is HTTPS and SSL enabled to make sure that the connection and the data transmission is running in a secure channel. The overall architecture is like this. So there are cameras and VMS on the left. So what we can do is airaTrack is a companion of the VMS system. So we can get the video from VMS, and then we can run all the operation by ourselves. And we can search the VMS video archive that we supported. Currently, we supported network optics, and this year we are going to extend the VMS support list to Milestone, Salient, Hanwha, Digifold, ACDI, VMS, etc. The beauty of this architecture is, if we approach to network optics SI or Milestone system integrators, they can upsell airaTrack to their existing site, or they can bundle sell airaTrack to their new site. So airaTrack is a tool to help the security officer to make their life easier and to make the site safer. Here are the hardware requirements. So we provide hardware. As you can see, we recommend Intel NUC. So we provide 4-channel, 16-channel with Intel NUC configuration, or you can just purchase software license and find the similar hardware configuration from your country. So if you need to have the airaTrack to manage up to 32 channels, then you need to have a higher end Xeon CPU to perform the task. And currently we have a project in we already won a job in Taipei. It's 183 camera connected to airaTrack. We only use 3 Xeon machines to manage 183 1080p video cameras to the system. Okay, so that's basically the hardware configuration, and we do not need GPU card. Who are the ideal customer profile? So the customers need person tracking solutions such as commercial building, enterprise offices, hospital, campus, amusement park, stadium, school, etc. And the second ideal customer profile is system integrators. They will know who are the end users who need to have a person tracking solution. Or the partners already sell facial recognition solution. For example, NEC, Perta Security, ExxonSoft, Briefcam, etc. Or the partners already sell VMS, Neo Optics, Milestone, Salient, Hanwha, Digifold, ACTI, etc. Okay, so they can upsell airaTrack, they can bundle sell airaTrack. So it's very easy for them to sell to their customer. How to start? Just go to your local partner and purchase Intel AOC, download the software, plug in the USB stick, and reboot. And we will install Linux system and airaTrack solution. And then just follow the guide to add cameras and done. And then you can contact AIRA for further business opportunity. Okay, so let me give you a wrap up. AIRA is an expert in facial recognition AI technology. airaTrack is a strong need in surveillance application. airaTrack is affordable and can run on Intel NUC machine. airaTrack can search faces with or without mask. And there is no personal privacy issue in this application. Okay, so feel free to contact me. That's my email address, and I'm CEO of AIRA Corporation. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank, for sharing the slide and your solution with us. So far, I see only one question from Brendan. So he's wondering, what is the minimum dimension of the face for both detection and matching to work?